All right, well, you guys tune in early 2026.
Easy.
It's going down. Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, Sugar and Sweet. We're going to make it nice and pretty for you all.
All right, you guys, so it looks like there is a strong possibility that we can see Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson early 2026. This is one of those fights that is a 50-50 fight. If this fight does happen, I cannot call a winner of this match. I look at Teofimo Lopez's side, what he brings to the table. I look at Shakur Stevenson's side, what he brings to the table. And like I said, it's not official. There was a time where we were supposed to see Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney. They were in talks. I guess things had happened on Teo's side where he didn't officially sign the contract. And Teofimo Lopez is so unpredictable. And in my opinion, he is a very emotional fighter. Teofimo Lopez will look terrible off his game against someone who is not on that elite level, such as Jermaine Ortiz. He had a problem with Jermaine Ortiz. No disrespect to Jermaine Ortiz, but not an elite fighter. And then he performs his best when he goes up against the best. Like, he was calling out Lomachenko when nobody was calling out Lomachenko at that time. The guy to beat at 135, and Teofimo Lopez stepped up and did it. And then was calling out Josh Taylor as well, willing to go up to 140. The guy to beat at 140, and Teofimo Lopez absolutely sweeps him. So Teofimo Lopez performs the best when he goes up against the very elite, aka Shakur Stevenson. But he's a very emotional fighter. The way his personal life is going that I've seen in his career, that's the way he performs in the ring. And the accuracy, the creativity by Teofimo Lopez, his movement, his angles, his power, his pop. Like, Teofimo Lopez is also so unpredictable inside that ring as well. And Shakur Stevenson has never faced a fighter like Teofimo Lopez.
I think this is easily your biggest professional challenge, yes or no?
For sure. I know what I'm dealing with. I've been around Teo. Teo is a man that's stage prepared. He may talk a lot of goofy clown stuff, but he's training every day. When we was in the locker room, the man was in the back doing push-ups. Yeah. So you got to give him respect as a fighter.
Fast hands and feet with power. Right?
I agree.
What Teo brings to the table is very scary, especially when he's on his A game. Like I said, his movement, his angles, his accuracy, he's so creative in that ring when he's on his A game and when he's fighting the best, when he's fighting the very elite. And Shakur Stevenson is that fighter. And obviously Teofimo Lopez, in my opinion, has one of the better resumes, or if not the best resume out of his generation, like Shakur, Tank, Rolly, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. Like, Teofimo Lopez, obviously, I've never seen him to duck or dodge any type of fighter. I know he wants to fight. It just, everything has to be right on his side, because boxing is a business more than it is boxing. And you guys know that. But then again, you look at Shakur Stevenson's side and you think one of the best defenses in the game right now. He is the fighter that gets hit the least. And his defense just flows with his offense.
I'll be honest. I'm going to be real honest. He was a lot better younger.
Oh, he was better when he was younger?
Especially at the JOs, Junior Olympics. You were whooping feet,
All right.
He was crazy with it.
Yeah, he was mad nice.
You don't think he developed enough power or something?
It's not about the power. I think that he just focusing too much on one arsenal.
What, the defense?
Yeah, defense.
Not much pop, and I get worried about Shakur's hands from time to time, especially in training camp leading up to the fights. I do get worried about his hands if they're hurt during training camp. And obviously Shakur's not going to say it. A fighter isn't going to say if they're hurt or if something's broken or they had an injury. They wait usually until after. But Shakur Stevenson's hands do worry me from time to time. But like I said, even Shakur, his accuracy, his angles, they're both really great counter punches. Like, these guys do certain things that, okay, he does this better and Teo does this better and Shakur does this better. Like, This fight is truly a 50-50 fight for me. I cannot call a winner. You just have to wait and see when these guys match up. If they match up, hopefully they do, because this is about the best fighting the best out of their generation. Teofimo Lopez being one of the best and Shakur Stevenson being one of the best. And this should continue to happen. I don't care who wins or who loses, as long as the best fight the best and you guys put on a great performance. That's what the fans are going to say. They're not going to say, oh man, Teo lost, or Tank lost, or Ryan lost, or Devin Haney lost. Come to fight, and people are going to say that was a hell of a fight between both fighters. They're not going to say, oh, he lost. Obviously, there are going to be people out there like that. But just put on a great performance, and this will be a throwback fight. But obviously, I don't think these guys are going to go in there and go blow for blow with each other. It's not going to be, a rock'em sock'em match. It's not going to be a blow for blow match, in my opinion. This is going to be a very, very technical fight. A chess match. Overall, I just think Teo has more ways to beat you than Shakur Stevenson. Shakur uses his defense and it flows with his offense, and he's most of the time going to beat you on the scorecards. He's going to outskill you. He's going to outclass you. But I'm not too sure if he can do that with Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez has more ways to beat you. He can stop you. He can knock you out. He can outclass you. He can win on the scorecards. I don't know. There's things that I see Shakur Stevenson do better than Teo, and there's things that I see Teo do better than Shakur Stevenson. Like I said, I give the power to Teofimo Lopez, the creativity, the movement, his angles. He's a counterpuncher. Shakur Stevenson's offense, his defense, his accuracy, the way he picks his shots, the way he finds his openings. Like, they both have great conditioning. Teo's bigger. They're both very athletic. Like, I just do not know who to pick the winner of this fight if it does happen. And I think it will happen with the help of Turki Al-Sheikh. Let me know what you guys think about this fight. If it does happen, do you guys have Shakur Stevenson winning, or do you guys have Teofimo Lopez winning? And back to Shakur and his resume. Unfortunately, Shakur hasn't got the fights that Teo has. He hasn't got the experience and the resume that Teo has built, but that's not Shakur's fault. Shakur has been calling for Lomachenko. Shakur has been calling for Tank. Shakur has been calling for Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, so on and so forth. It's just nobody wants to step in the ring with Shakur. Even though he doesn't have those elite fighters on his resume, he's an elite fighter himself. Let me know what you guys think about this fight. Let me know your guys' picks, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.